I had a thought and I just had to share this with you guys because I think it'll spark some interesting discussion. So I laid out these knives just to kind of make my point. Hopefully it comes across, but the gist of it is I think this brand of knives, Spyderco, versus this brand of knives, ZT and Kershaw, is a weird kind of dichotomy of knives that I like to carry because they just share very different characteristics. And I had an analogy for it that I think works really well. I think Spyderco and all the knives they make, Bird included or whatever, is kind of like Toyota and Lexus, where it's not based on, where the knives are made. There's Japanese and Taiwanese and American-made knives here. That's not really what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about how they're perceived and kind of what they do. That, like, I think a Delica is like the everyman's knife that 99% of people could just get away with carrying. This is the only knife they own forever. And that to me is like a Toyota Camry. It's like, this is not the cheapest sedan on the market, but it's a damn good one. But they have elevated things too that maybe, I'm a truck guy, I want something tougher. I want a Tacoma or a Tundra, let's say. That's something more like this, just a PM2. It's tough, not crazy tough, but it's reliable, it works, and it is pricey. You'll pay for it. This is $220. Just like that, they have some elevated pieces that a little fancier for those with discerning taste, like the Smock. Maybe that's more like a Lexus LC Coupe or something. I don't know. That's just kind of the vibe I get. I like them a lot. A lot of people customize what they get here, kind of like the Toyota thing, but they are awesome. They're just a little spendy. Well, you got this side of the table, your Kershaw ZT thing, which I think these are very different knives. I mean, ZTs are cool. I don't think they cut as well as most Spydercos, but they have great actions. They're USA made. They're tough. I kind of view this group like GM, where you got your everyman knife, let's say like this Iridium, that kind of fulfills a need of the Delica or the Camry. Maybe this is a Chevy Cruze or whatever it's called. This isn't enough knife for some people, but for most people, just to get around, this will work, and it's a little cheaper than that one. They also have the Corvette or the Camaro. Let's say a ZT is in that vein, or maybe this is an Escalade. It's big and chunky and capable and whatever. But that's kind of the vibe I get from these guys. So I'm kind of thinking about making a whole list of knife manufacturers and how they compare to car manufacturers. Because, like, to me, like, Cold Steel is screaming Ford or Ram or something like that because they're built tough. So I don't know, just a thought. I'd love to hear what you guys think on that. Maybe more videos to come on this topic. So thanks for watching, guys, and remember, have fun with your knives.